Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I'm going to talk about gun, which is a topic that I'm not familiar with, of course, but I'll consider it as a thing that is actually around me because near my house there is a military barracks and the soldier used to train with guns so often. It's going to be difficult, but I'm going to use the mind mapping trick for my speaking. So 3 minutes non-stop without word filler, lagging or blank. Gun. The soldiers from the military barracks near my house oftenly train in the forest or hill located far from my house. But the sound of shooting gun is very loud. I can hear it clearly from my room here. From that we know that gun is one of a weapon used by a military and is a standard for most units. Hearing the word gun, some people may associate it with violence and criminals, as we heard a lot of terrible events of mass murder that happened where gun is involved. And the danger of a gun is the risk of it, from wounds, injuries, and even death is not something rare from shot. So there are pros and cons that have been going on since forever. About gun. Some would believe that restricting access to guns or certain types of guns will significantly reduce or eliminate mass murder. I understand the logic of that, even as I disagree with that assessment and conclusion, because we don't kill a sick person, we kill the sickness. Lots of people will agree that the gun is the best tools to defend ourselves from evil. It's a weapon that can be used far from the target. Believed it to be the best way to protect and prevent horrible violent crimes from being committed against innocent people. And what's the thing that actually makes a gun after we talk about its risks and uses? Yup, it's the cartridges and bullet. It's actually not the same thing, and the gunpowder it's in the cartridges and the bullet. If I'm not mistaken, the modern gun used cartridges and a smokeless gunpowder, while the old-fashioned one used bullet and with gunpowder. The gunpowder burns at a high rate of speed, so it's not explode, it actually burns. However, in the movie, action movie especially, you may see a badass spy or a mafia. It's common that they firing away gun in both hands, and in real life there was a time when dual wielding was an excellent tactic to use. But actually till in these days people had switched to favoring single wielding of their firearms for the simple reason that they now were using relatively reliable and accurate firearms that could hold multiple rounds. So the cool dual wielding you see in the movie is outdated. Not to mention that even one gun can push your body away, imagine two. Lastly that I want to say about gun is the fact that I know shooting has been included as an Olympic sport, a contest or a game in which people do certain physical activities according to a specific set of rules and compete against each other. Do I sound like I know a lot about gun? If so, then I'm successfully using the mind mapping trick. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.